It's the most interesting of the thing with Catholicism is the fact that it's the most uh, I would say it's the most aesthetically pleasing of all, I find I find some sort of personal solace in Catholicism, because of the sort of beautiful pro African, pro Asian stanza, it has this own it has this own blend and own sort of cycle, beautiful cycle of it all, And not that the other Christian religions like Gnosticism don't have them, They do, but it's totally different type of framework, And I feel as though Gnosticism can be sort of dangerous, I feel as though Catholicism is less dangerous than Gnosticism, and more sort of down to earth, you know. It has this sort of less sort of complex aesthetic to it, and this sort of I feel as though there's this sort of beautiful embracement of environment that I personally find appealing, in Catholicism, It's like it's the most pro working class type of thing with the environment. And I always wondered to myself that why does the world hate Catholicism so much. I feel as though it's it genuinely it genuinely tries the best of to bring the best out of individuals. It doesn't probably always succeed in it, but it's still sort of is successful in many ways. And I in my sort of philosophical dialogue, I've been thinking about the the sort of framework of objectivity. And I came to the I came to the personal conclusion that with reason you cannot achieve sort of this um, ultimate objectivity. And I don't even anymore try to aim for the ultimate objectivity because I look at my objectivity through my happiness. And if being a Catholic makes me happy, then it's applicable to my philosophy as well. If being a Catholic gives me sort of happiness, nobody else can take it away. It's the same with every sort of religious idea. If religion is a sort of positive force, then it's then it's obviously beneficial to you, you know. I've seen in the books of history many religious monks and other type of people do many sort of beautiful things, charity, you know. Beautiful, beautiful social um, things of value, you know. And it's like, I guess I've always considered myself a sort of a sort of Catholic, you know, but I haven't been aware of my own Catholicness, you know, because I haven't always been in sort of in 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 some sort of nuanced tradition with it, you know. But I'm sort of learning to embrace the religious part of me, you know. I've always been very philosophical, but I feel as though that the religious sphere is something that is one or two steps above the sort of philosophical sphere, because it reaches out to the objective, objective, objectivist emotions of the people as a larger part of unity, you know. And of course, that's sort of in itself, it's a sort of given thing, you know. It's not rocket science, you know, but I'm just saying it out loud, you know. My philosophy is that you can't see to the past, present, and the future objectively with reason. So why bother, you know? Why not just make good decisions, you know? Why? I guess I'm sort of realistic, logical ideologue in that sense. I don't want to be seen as an ideologue, but I guess I guess it's some sort of an ideology, if being happy is an ideology, I don't personally consider myself as an ideologue, but for someone it may look like it. And the beauty of emotions and happiness is that it's personally objective to you. You can sort of be happy as a Catholic if you want to. You can be happy as a atheist if you want to, you know. That's to me the point of Ayn Rand. Personal happiness as objectivity. And it works. It works always. I've thought a lot about of the of her sort of philosophy and how she said that greed is good. Then I came to the conclusion that you can do good things while being greedy. You can do greedily good things. You can do charity with greedy passion. That's the beauty of her philosophy. And she came from a completely different standpoint. And the sort of and what I find personally fascinating about Ayn Rand is that she sort of took this um, pro right wing capitalistic stanza, but she was an economic minimalist, most of the time, personally. But that was her happiness. And that's the beauty of her philosophy. And her philosophy completely fulfilled her personal perceived purpose. That's what makes her philosophy very powerful. I haven't uh, read her books, but I feel as though I grasped the core um, notions of her philosophy. I don't know if I've grasped it completely, but I don't Pro- I don't probably have to, you know. And the interesting part of her philosophy is